morning everyone. So I haven't finished doing the harvesters and stuff, but I figured I'd do a little episode now because I'm about to do some Botania stuff and let you see those processes because previously I made the Rod of the Lands off screen, so I thought it would be nice to get a little bit of a progress update and you can see how some of that works. So first things first is the progress with the storage drawers. So I've made a few more upgrades. So iron is the lowest upgrade, and then next is gold. So I've put some of them as gold, and I've put void upgrades on them. You can see the little swirls on some of these things. And so for instance, some of these things I do want to keep all of them, but I know that I'm not reasonably going to get up to the limit that they'll start voiding. So I've got these lotuses and blacker lotus that are used to get mana for Botania, which are really, really nice items. And actually, if you have a successful enough mob system, it allows you to completely ignore creating mana in Botania, which is like one of the biggest processes in it. I still will be creating mana in Botania, but these are really, really nice when you need a boost or whatever. You don't have to set up some kind of system for gaining all that sort of stuff. I've put them in the same drawer as my Safari nets and Jailer nets. Now, I will be getting up to the limit with these most likely, so that's why it's got a void upgrade for those. But and I know that I'm not going to need hundreds and hundreds of those, so I put them into a 4x4, which holds less than a normal one, just to kind of compact things down a bit more. So the other things I've done is things like bones. I definitely don't think I'm going to need that many bones. There's 3,500 in there already. I already chucked out maybe 10,000 bones when I did this. So I had like 5 drawers that were filling up with bones, because as soon as a drawer reaches the limit, it starts putting them in another drawer. So what I did was I put a void upgrade on here, put a gold storage upgrade on it so it can hold up to like 5,000 or something like that. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. So when it reaches that limit, it'll just keep overflowing on that drawer and not fill up the entire system anymore. You can see I've still got like mega rubber saplings there, and I know those are normal rubber saplings, but there are some other saplings and stuff over there. Well, here's another one, is the gunpowder. Got gunpowder there, gunpowder there. There's more gunpowder on the other side. It's another one that I need to clean up, and just as I start noticing these things, just slowly puzzle it all together. As you can see, there are still a couple of empty drawers. I've put enough up. I could put more. I could put another level of drawers on this. But I've got enough drawers here that as soon as I see problems, I can handle them at my own leisure. I don't have to rush to try and get it done before the whole system comes to a halt. And that's why it's this big in the first place, is so that I can do it slowly, because I haven't had enough experience to know right off the bat what I should be doing. So I've added some compacting drawers here, which has allowed me to unify a couple of things. And that is the redstone. So we're getting normal redstone from the mob system because witches drop redstone occasionally, and the loot bags we open sometimes have redstone. But we're getting redstone blocks from the sifting system because that's going through a compactor which compacts them into blocks. Now by putting a compacting drawer here means that both can go into the same spot, and we can pull out whatever version we want. So if I want redstone blocks, I can pull out redstone blocks. If I want powder, I can pull out powder, and it will just convert between them as much as it needs to. So same thing as diamonds. We get diamonds from the loot bags, but we also get diamonds from sieving. So that comes through there. Now, sulfur, I don't know how much of this stuff we'll need. I'm pretty sure we don't need that much. So I've chucked it in here because I know it can compact. So 1024 sulfur blocks uncompacts down to like 10,000 sulfur dust, which is obviously more than the 2,000 that one of these drawers holds. And it means I don't need to put an upgrade on. And I've just put a void upgrade on there because, again, sulfur. I've also got another sulfur there, just in case it's got 6,000 sulfur in it. I haven't decided whether I'm chucking that one out or not. But yeah, it's there just in case I need it, but while I was cleaning up, I managed to throw out like 20,000 sulfur. Yeah, pretty sure I don't need that much sulfur. So you might see a couple of new things in here. We've got our slime pearls, we've got necrotic bone, we've got catalyzing glands, we've got green slime balls. Previously we just had the blue slime balls, and we've got rib bone. There might be some others, but yeah, these are the main ones. Take that out. Still haven't really looked into a solution for that. These armor pieces showing up everywhere. I mean, I've just been picking them out. So rib bones. All these new drops come from our new mob system over here. So those were all player drops. So if those monsters are killed in there, they don't drop those types of drops, and those are the ones that we need to create the lily pad. So we've set this up. It's probably changed a little bit since the last episode. So I've increased the drop down area because slimes can spawn up to 3x3, so I needed to create a 3x3 for them to drop into. So we set the spawner up there, and the conveyor belts obviously make them all come down and fall in. Currently I'm just spawning skeletons, which annoyingly will spawn both skeletons and wither skeletons. I don't know if we'll see them drop. I don't particularly need the wither skeletons at this point. I can see the essence. Yeah, it's not keeping up. We can't run this 24/7, and I need a lot of those drops to create the lily pads. So I don't know how long this is going to take. Anyway, we've got spikes in here. I've got one gold spike because you make spikes in stacks of 4. So I made 4 previously for a quest. I made another 4. And I realized it's 3x3. It needs 9. I wasn't going to create another 4 because yeah, it's a really involved process. Couldn't be bothered, so I took a gold spike that I had and put it in the corner. It's noticeably slower than the other spikes. But if you see a skeleton drop on there, it'll take 5 or 6 hits before it dies, whereas the diamond ones do maybe 2 hits. So I've got a vacuum chest set up which picks up all the drops, pipes it down. Obviously we've got a whole bunch of pipes running under these pathways. And we've also got this thing which I got, which is an experience obelisk. Now that's hooked up to a vacuum hopper, which was one of those hoppers we used in the old mob system to pick up the items. And this picks up items and XP, so we've got the items sucking back into this, the vacuum chest which goes through, and then the XP comes up into the experience obelisk. And the experience obelisk is just like a player. It holds experience so that when we need it, we can come and pull some out, or we can put all our experience into there and store it, and then it means we don't lose it when we die. So yeah, setup's going good. It's getting the drops. I'm just letting that run. We need lots and lots of drops, so yes, I'll show you what I've done on in the garden area, and then we'll get to what we'll be doing today. Still got lots of anything spawning. So I finished off this platform, and I've started setting up an area for lily pads. With the jump boost, it makes it really hard to get up on these things. So in here it will be water, and then the lily pads sit on the water. As you can see here, we've got some pipes running down from the harvesters that will be up there. So there's from the other harvester. So then we'll have the pipes running through along to all the other platforms. I don't know if we'll be doing a singular platform or whether I will build this completely all the way over, because I can still walk under this comfortably, so we might end up with three levels underneath the garden, which, yeah, was alright. So we need a lot of pipes to run through there, but then we also need a lot of water to put in here. Now we do have an infinite water supply, we do have a lot of buckets, so it's not that big of a deal to do it that way. But I figured I'd do it the easier way because I'm lazy, and we will use a Rod of the Seas. Now, Rod of the Seas is like the Rod of the Lands, but with water. So it uses a little bit of mana to place a water block where you point it. So that's what I will be doing right now. We will create the Rod of the Seas, which requires a rune of water, which means you get to see me make a rune. Sugarcane. Sugarcane's not over there, but we do have some sugarcane. So let's take one of that, take one of these. Actually, we should have some sticks here so we can make. So I know that the rune of water requires a fishing rod, a piece of sugarcane, mana steel ingot, mana powder, is it? Yeah, mana powder, and some bone meal. So that's what I'm doing right now, is grabbing the mana powder and mana steel. That's right. In this pack, mana steel requires actual steel. Normally it's iron, which is way easier. Okay. I think it takes any kind of powder. So if we take a Minicio, that's right. I know it can take gunpowder, so if we need to, we can grab a piece of gunpowder. In the diamond chest. I need to make a lot more steel. So if we drop that in there, please. No. Steel will. Let's go grab a piece of gunpowder. Let's put this Minicio. Yeah, Minicio is the next one that I need to sort out now. I'm pretty sure that I need a lot of Minicio, so I'll be keeping it all. I just need to set up a drawer with some emerald upgrades so that it can store it all. Right. I don't have living rock. into the forest. So you can see they're all spinning around, they're all going. It needs some living rock. Ah. Why is that not working? There we go. Now I get 2 rooms of water for that. And hopefully we've still got heaps of mana. So that's how you create the rooms. Now we need a bottle of water, which is a bottle, and we need a crate. Water. Both of you are there. Why water? Oh, come on. Maybe I can grab it from the barrels. None of them have water in them, of course. Okay, I took water without taking the thing. Right. Go to a crafting bench. Boom. Out of the seas. Now, got some dirt on me, and that's for a reason, because I took it out up here so that I could position that thing, and then I accidentally dug too deep, which dropped the gravel, so we put that there. Now I've got the rod of the seas. We can go fill that up. So as you can see, I've still got a lot of work to go through and set up all these pads for each one of them. There you go. I got that torch in there, but there's no way I can easily grab that. I'll just leave it there to despawn. So now we've got a rod of the seas, so infinite water on demand. Yeah, I don't know how many of these other ones are good. Maybe the rod of the Bifrost. Sounds like it creates, I don't know. It's expensive though, Dragonstone, Pixie Dust, Elementium. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that. Let's have a look if we can actually craft a couple of these. Lily pads now. Actually, I'm pretty sure we can. And then still need to hook up power and stuff. This is going to be tricky because it's so far away from all our other power, and I don't want to hook it all up. So what I'll probably do is I'll take the capacitor bank that I've got over there and take it and then power them so that they can start harvesting the sugarcane and the hemp, which is needed for the all the machines to run, to actually get the diesel to run the diesel generator. So you need to kickstart the process. Right, what was I doing? We need... Oh yeah. Yeah, 24. And let's take all of those. And just put one back, so I know that's where it's going to be. No, I do 2 stacks now long. What else do I need? Yeah, cactus. Damn it, I haven't done that at all. I need to grow some cactus. I don't think bone meal works on cactus either. Sugar cane. I know all these can be chucked out, so I've done it. I should definitely have some sand and some cactus here. Or sandstone. Where's the sand in here? Dust. Oh, get organized. Got one piece of sand. There's some cactus seeds. I bet you they're 111. Now I know cactus needs to be done exactly by water. It can't be far away from it. Bone meal. Oh, it does work. So I got 10 to 10, and these are all like 222 and 232 and stuff. Definitely don't need those ones. Right. Put this in the middle. I can do some more. And some more cactus. Oh, crap. I've been so focused on the mob drops, I completely forgot about the lily pad. Vines. Oh, I think I can get vines. Alchemical catalyst. I can that's that. I think the easiest way is the nature essence, but that requires nature seeds, which is all the going through all the beta stuff. So Minicio seeds and stuff, and that's how you get the nature seeds. It's going to be a lot better process. Oh, we're close. I might just grow the stuff without the lily pads for now, just to actually get it started, and then get them started working with some power, build the machines, try and get a loop that actually works, and yeah, start actually processing some stuff so that I can, because I want to do all these beta quests while we've got these harvesters here, so I can just chuck it all down and let it all go. So we might do it that way. Forget about the lily pad of fertility for now, which is kind of funny because we've done all these new mob systems and stuff to get the lily pads of fertility. I completely forgot about actually getting the lily pads. So yeah, I'll leave it here. I've got a bunch more laying out and stuff to do down there, and then setting up the machines, which I've got most of the parts. I don't think there's anything new I need to craft. It's just getting it all placed down there, getting all the pipes running everywhere and stuff. And yeah, so I'll do that, and hopefully we'll have a new episode very soon with the whole kind of loop working. And yeah, that'll be nice. Alright, I'll leave it here, and I'll see you next time.